Women often tell us how much they lose themselves, and oftentimes we lose ourselves just providing. Where you sacrifice going to football games, hanging out with your wife, hanging out with the kids, just to go to work and provide. And I'm not even talking about men with of serious means. These are just regular dudes who got to put in 60-hour work weeks because that's what they need to do to put food on the table.
You know what though? You know what though? Hang on, hang on. You know what though? The difference is between men and women in this way when it comes to leadership and patriarchy, or whatever you will call it, when it comes to a family or maintaining a family, is that the burden is always placed on us, and there's nothing that a man's ever going to be able to say or do to shed himself to say, I no longer want to fulfill my role as a man. I no longer want to provide. I no longer want to protect. Forget this whole being a man or a real man thing. Hang on. There is no opt out. I'm sitting this out for a man. He has to provide for himself. He has to provide for his mom or his daughter or his sister or somebody else besides himself. Yeah, I mean, homeless men, different situation, right? But that burden is never, as a collective, as a social collective in a species, we have never said we give up this one thing and we're just not going to do it anymore because we're tired or whatever it is. Whether it's building the world that we live in, the street lamp, anything at all, the infrastructure, from now to the end of time, we wear that burden of the family and holding things together and sacrificing our lives, times, and hours to maintain that family, when women can just walk away at any time that they're unhappy.
But no,
and that's
no, to your
that's
point, largely as a species, women don't either. Women do not walk away like that either. We don't get a chance to walk. We don't just walk away from our families like that.
We have no fault divorce. We have
largely as a species.
Oh, Bo, really? Bo, you really think that? Let's go ahead and play the videos, guys.
My friend, she sent this beautiful letter to me from a woman who got a divorce. And it's all about, this perspective, in my opinion, and just changing the narrative. My marriage was a success.
Yeah.
I look at it as like a curriculum when you're in college or high school, right? You're learning, you're growing, you're evolving, you're creating. And I was able to create with Corey some beautiful, amazing children. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And at the end of that curriculum, and at the end, there's a graduation, there's a celebration. Mm-hmm. So that's basically, how I'm looking at it now. And I feel like people when they look at marriage, that success equals longevity. But no, at the end of the day, it's, are they happy? Are they thriving? Are they growing? And I feel like that is what is most important. It's not about staying in something because however long you are in that situation, that equals success. It's about really, again, are you happy?
It was the things that he said in the way that made me feel. That's the reason why I'm not with him today. And one of those things that he said to me was when we were already splitting up and I was moving out. And I was telling him, like, hey, we don't need to do a nasty divorce, but you do need to give me some money to go on about my way, because I've been a stay-at-home mom for the past year and a half, and I don't have anything to show for that year where I could have been earning money. I was at home taking care of us. You got to work because of my sacrifice, so I deserve something. And nothing unreasonable, but just something so that I can breathe, so that I'm not paycheck to paycheck, literally. And he told me, he said, and I also said that, yeah, I didn't work, but I provided value because I gave birth to 2 children and I raised them. And I helped with family life. And his answer was, what you did, that's not how value works. What you did it have any value? Because there was a lot of women who wanted to give me kids.
Yeah. I had a conversation with my wife, and I just told her, man, I just woke up one day and, I can't do this no more. I can't do this husband and father thing no more. You know what I'm saying? So I'm leaving her. I'm leaving the kids with her. And, I just got to do my own thing, because I just woke up one day and I was just like, something don't feel right. Something don't feel right. I need to do something different. I need to find myself. That sounds real stupid coming out of my mouth, doesn't it? As a man, that sounds really stupid, but it just sounds just as stupid coming from a woman's mouth as well, you know. But when I went to that comment section of that lady that said that, there's nothing but praise in there. You know, a lot of women saying, oh, you're doing the right thing. Let's normalize leaving the kids with the dad. All this bullshit. But in reality, all this is a selfish ass woman. And she's just as selfish as all them deadbeat dads that will lay down with a girl, have unprotected sex. She gets pregnant and then they run away from their responsibility.
I see women on this app like crashing out because of how horrible like their ex-husbands are, their baby dads are, just like ruining their life and just, you know, making their life so difficult. And I'm like, oh my God, that's so horrible what those women are going through. And now I'm one of them. I filed for divorce 2 months ago. I've been trying to look for an apartment, and the places that I'm looking at, I need to make 3 times the rent to be able to rent them. And unfortunately, with my job, I'm a CNA. I don't make 3 times the rent. So I need a child support order to be able to add to my income so I can meet the requirement. And I've been trying to get into some sort of settlement with my soon-to-be ex-husband on that. And basically, he is blackmailing me, I guess. He wants me to sign away all rights I have to his military retirement. He is in the Army. He has been in for 18 years. He'll be retiring in 2 years. And I've been married to him the entire time. So the retirement's a marital asset. So I am entitled to part of it. We've been going back and forth and fighting about it, and I just can't take it anymore. I just want to leave. I just want to move out, and I just want to start my life over. So I offer to sign away my right to the military retirement in return for spousal support and the entirety of the savings account that we have.
Huh? It's just not worth it dealing with someone else every single day of your life. Every day. Every day you gotta deal with somebody. Is marriage even worth it? It's not. It's not. At some point you're gonna realize that it's always best to just be alone. Because I've been married for about 7 years and I don't even know if this is worth it. Like, and not saying that there's anything necessarily wrong. There's nothing wrong, and that's the point. Like, I don't even know why I'm upset. I'm just...
You know, usually I let it play a little further than that, but I was waiting for the part where she just gave us like the whole spiel about what he doing to her, how he molly-whopping her, and maybe he got 7 chicks on his side, maybe he brought her a disease, bad father, bad gambler, lost the house, maybe lost his business, got laid off from his job, play video games every day, smoke, can't pass a drug test, something. Like I was waiting on the bad guys. And she said it's nothing.
It's like not thinking that I made the right decision. Like, and I am a good man. I do. And that's not the point. The point is, it's like, you really do lose yourself. You lose your sense of individuality. You lose your sense of peace. And this could be even to a good man. Like, you're gonna lose something, and I don't think it's worth it.
What? What is wrong with the women?
I love my husband. I love my kids. And I moved to a whole new city. A whole new state, rather. Just me. No one else. And I didn't move because I didn't love them, but I finally decided to love myself too. And so for years, like, I put myself on the back burner, you know, just being a mom, being a wife, which is great, you know, that's awesome. But, you know, all this time, like, I was wearing a smile, but deep down, like, I wasn't really happy inside, you know? And so one day I realized that I couldn't keep living a life that made everyone else comfortable while I was crumbling inside.
And what did I tell y'all last video? I told y'all, when you have somebody like Bo, she was sitting here admitting to Sweeney and, you know, oh, I can concede this. And like the first time she really, I don't even really think she ever conceded. But then again, I mean, if you say, you know what, I'll admit, that's to some degree you conceding, right? But we are sitting here saying, okay, once in a lifetime, we see Bo actually use some logic. But what did I say? I said, man, but guess what? Come the next video or the next 2 videos that we may do with Bo, what's going to happen, right? And it's not us really doing videos on Bo, right? I'm trying to go in order for some of these topics, because they have a lot of great topics, man. I don't do every topic, but I do a lot of topics that have some good conversation. And when you sit here and see something like this, it's like, come on, bro. Bo is just all off the wall, man. And I said, the next video we're going to see, Bo's going to have a whole different tune. She's going to go back to her regular self. And sure enough, what do we see? I mean, this woman is a pro-black woman, right? A pro-black female, right? I mean, once again, she only cares about black women. So the fact that we can sit here, right? The fact that we can sit here and we can see Bo say, oh, the black community this, the black community that. She plays victim. When we had a little series about what does culture mean. Yo, she really, like, these women really out here try to make black folks out to be victims. And she would talk to you as if she knows everything about the black culture, right? About black history. But yet she won't even acknowledge what black men go through every single day. She won't acknowledge the troubles and the BS black men have to go through when it comes down to their sisters, the black women. But once again, here we are trying to debunk what your girl Bo is out here saying. I mean, just being disingenuous and dishonest. Once again, can tell you everything about the black community and about black history, and is all about black power and all of this stuff. But yet, when it comes down to a black man, now all of a sudden, you know, she turned into Stevie Wonder. Now all of a sudden, oh, well, you know, the black man this and that. Once again, Bo, 70 to 80% of your women initiate divorce because of what? Irreconcilable differences, right? That's one of your top reasons. And we just literally saw videos of women divorcing because of what? No legit reason. So I think the reason Bo is triggered by this is because she just happened to be one of the women who probably ended a marriage because, hey, guess what? A man is looking at her and is like, hey man, listen, this is not something I want to freaking deal with. She gives off your energy of a feminist who just going to up and leave a family and which is going to point all fingers to the man, which we already know. If we watch Bo long enough, we know that's what she does, right? She will point fingers and try to make it seem as if she really isn't the issue when she is. When we all can watch her, she's a problem. Bo is being a hypocrite and being disingenuous as always. But let's continue.
2026.
We are the ones that are taking care of the families. Men are the ones that are.
No.
Is it me?
No. I did not walk away. Go ahead.
Hey, Bo, if we
paperwork does not mean that men don't walk away. We are talking about divorce is paperwork. We're not going to act like men don't walk away. No. Women file paperwork. Men walk away as well.
Walk away
if
from what?
If we got the
family?
Statistics, hold on. If we got the statistics, if there were statistics available of the men that walked away from their families and the wife filed for divorce, y'all act like that don't happen. Come on, man.
No. So Bo,
I don't buy it.
Hey, Bo, society and women will shame us if we try. Society and women will shame us if we try to take the kids from y'all and get primary custody. They will shame us.
We could never. We'll never be able to prove it because there are no statistics available. There's nothing. There's nothing available. But as a woman, paperwork. If you poll women, there are so many men that just walk away from their family and do not file for divorce. The men don't file, but it's not like they don't walk away. We got to stop acting like that don't happen, y'all.
Yeah, no. So first, number one, that I said, we'd be shamed for taking the kids. Number two, a man don't want to take his woman to court. A man is not trying to hurt that woman or his kids. That's why he don't take them to court. And then y'all turn around and say, a real man would take his woman to court when we're not trying to take you to court. We're not trying to put you in that type of position, put you in front of a judge. Why would a man that loves you want to do that? And then in the middle of that, if he's trying to be a father, the women get in the way of the man trying to parent. And a lot of times that's why men will walk away. But most men don't walk away. The CDC, 85% of black men are either living with their children or involved with their children. Most men do not walk away. And that's self-reported by black women way more than black men. There's a minority of men who walk away, Bo.
No, I'm talking about, because divorce was about to be brought up, I'm sure. That's why I went there. I'm not talking about men, because there are a large number of men who are living in the house with their children that are not married to that woman, but are still committed to that woman. I completely understand that. And you are definitely right about the whole women are not letting men parent their children. I There's a situation going on right now that where that's happening. So I don't disagree with you there. I'm just saying, like, when I bring stuff like that up, men like to bring up the fact that 70% of divorces are filed by women.
Mhm.
So, like, I just want y'all to know that paperwork does not equal women leaving men. It just means that women file the paperwork. That's all I'm saying.
Well, if we want to
Nope.
go, if we want to go a little bit deeper with the conversation, and this is something that's probably not brought up, is the fact that whether the mother and father is in the house, one of them is out the house, they could be in the house and still failing the children.
Yeah.
You know, so a lot of people don't even know how to parent. And I know y'all was having like this little discussion earlier as far as trying to find self. I don't think when we was brought into this world we knew how to do anything, because your parents can still raise you and still not teach you the correct way, and you have to still learn. Like, you're constantly always learning from an early age, and you figure it out. Even when people have children, like, nobody can tell you what that experience is going to be like until you actually have it, and you got to figure it out. So the same way you figure out everything else, you have to figure it out when you get married. We got to start choosing our children. It's not about us no more. It's about the future. So when I'm living my life right now, and the reason why I say this all the time, you don't see me streaming all the time because I'm spending a lot of time with my kids. And I'm actually trying to get the family set up in a certain way where we can break the curse that's been constantly happening over and over again. Like, everybody is on a separate agenda. Nobody's thinking as a family in its entirety. Everybody had their own little pocket. A sister got her own situation over here. Aunt got her own situation over here. Grandparents over here. Nobody is thinking together. And that's what I think the issue is. We could bring up these stats, but there's something deeper that's going on that we're really not even paying attention to. I think we're having the wrong conversations. Like, it should be about the family. Like, we've normalized this modern way when it comes to family. Like, everybody should be together. It was a conversation that somebody in my family was having about, I don't know who's going to take care of me. Like, I've taken care of grandma, but who's going to take care of me? I can't even trust her because she's so disrespectful. She's so rude. All she cares about is herself. So we need to be having those discussions as far as how can we bring our immediate family together. And we got to start thinking about ourselves and start thinking about the kids, because it ain't about us no more. And unless you break that cycle, the same thing's going to keep happening. If you think about it, we got sisters and brothers that don't even get along. We got mothers and fathers that don't get along with their kids. You got fathers that don't even get along with their sons. So I really think that we need to shift these conversations, and hopefully you guys can take something from this and actually see if y'all can bring y'all family together tighter, because that's what's going to really make the change.
Man, listen, y'all see how Bo is trying to pivot? Oh, no, see, y'all not understanding what I'm talking about. No, see, that's not what I'm saying. Well, no, I get what you're saying, but the reason I'm bringing it up is because, I know this is where it's going to go. And she is so triggered by divorce because, once again, she is literally the sister, right, who probably divorced a man, and when it came down to it, we all know that she is the problem, right? But once again, you're women, right? Your women don't ever like to take accountability. Bo is that person. And then Bo's gonna sit here and be disingenuous again and say, well, there's really no proof to show that, your man alienate, your kids from women, and there's no proof that there's no proof or evidence that your women alienate children away from their fathers. Man, we don't have proof. But yeah, hey, y'all guys know me. I'm good for videos. Let's go ahead and show the proof.
I'm not gonna tell you a bunch of lies. Don't listen to her. You know, Daddy loves you too. Go ahead, Daddy. You gonna leave him outside the car? Bro, I'm getting my son in the car. We in the street. This nigga crazy, bro. Go ahead, Daddy. Love you. Put your seatbelt on, Daddy. This nigga really just left him outside the car. Left him outside the car. Wow, now she beeping. That's her. Ignorant. Ignorant. That's crazy. She just left her son outside the car because I was right there with him. Is her bagging up? She's bagging up. Let's see what she wants. Let's see what she wants. She want to embarrass me, that's all. Oh, you talking about the one that I took? The doctor got it. They faxing it over. She got it. Man, look, she's stopping again. Stopping again. Okay, you mad? You mad? She said, you want to see Kay? Take me to court, bitch. That show, that's crazy. That's what I go through, Rachel. That's what I go through. She mad. That is crazy. She just left her son outside the car because I was right there next to him, so she wouldn't open the door for him.
Can you please tell me where you cut my children's hair?
I gave my kids a haircut.
You had no authority. Did you come?
Do you have my kids behind her?
Did you consult with me?
Kim, let me peel off.
Did you consult with me?
Can I leave now?
Let's be a man for once.
Can I leave?
Did you consult with me? Ma, can you get the police because... Yeah, he's taking my photo because he won't tell me exactly what happened. He has no right to do that. I asked you a simple question.
So your mom gonna get the police?
I don't know. I'm asking you a question. Where did you do this? Earl, they don't
Kim, you are really making the kids nervous.
Earl, I know my own children ever since. Okay?
Ever since what?
I know my children.
Ever since what?
Since you abandoned them.
I abandoned
know
them?
okay?
Oh, I thought I left you.
But the fact is that he does have opportunity or does have the right to take the child, pick up the child, and be involved in the schooling. He would have that right anyway pursuant to MCL 722.30.
Yes.
Ma'am, don't shake your head unless you know the law. Or that the child be turned over to him immediately, forthwith, and that he will have the child for the 63 days that he has been denied as make-up parenting time.
He can take his child support, but I mean, my kids don't. We've been through. He's not seeing my kids.
He's what?
He's not seeing my kids, but he can get his support.
Okay, well, what he's claiming is he says, I want to see my kids, is what he's saying.
My daughter's birthday party is today, and no, her father is not in. My daughter asked me again if she could call her father today on her birthday. And I told her absolutely not. This day is her day. It is his job to reach out to wish his daughter a happy birthday.
Daddy? Yeah. You want to see Daddy? Okay, then let me see.
Why didn't you see Daddy on Halloween?
You don't want to? I'm here now. I'm here now.
Yeah, look at the hickey on his neck.
There's a hickey on my neck. So what? What does that mean? I'm here now. Do you want to see Daddy?
Yeah, you see that girl?
You don't see nothing. She doesn't even care. Camila, bro, you're really gonna do this, bro? You're really gonna do this, bro? My daughter wants to see me. I'm here to pick her up from school, and you're really gonna do this. You're really gonna do this, bro. Yo, let me see my kid, bro.
Yo, get your
let me
man
see my
because
kid,
you
bro.
just hurt me.
I didn't hurt you. I grabbed the
And now I'm gonna
doorknob.
call
I
the
grabbed the
police.
doorknob. Yeah, I got it all on video. It's all on video. It's all on video. Y'all on video. Y'all on video. You're all on video, bro. Y'all on video. I grabbed the doorknob, bro. I grabbed the doorknob, bro. So you're not gonna let me see my kid? You're not gonna let me see my jit, right? You're not gonna let me see my jit, right? You're not gonna let me see. Aaliyah, I love you. Aaliyah, I love you, all right?
Don't touch my car.
Guys, I can keep going all day. I can go all day with these videos, but I'm not going to, right? I'm not going to. But that alone should kind of just debunk what she's talking about. And she will sit over here and dismiss it and say those are isolated events and those this, those that. I'm pretty sure a lot of those guys did not initiate going to the court system first. I bet you none of those guys went to the court system first. I bet you it was the woman. I bet you the guys were saying, hey man, listen, there's no reason to have the courts involved when we can just sit here and just handle it like grown adult. But that alone should kind of tell you how bad the system is, where even guys are saying, man, listen, if we go to the courts, all they're going to do is just benefit the woman. All it's going to do is just benefit the woman and make my life harder. So of course we don't want to go to the court. It just still goes to our point that women have it easy and women can walk away from contracts. They do it all the time. 70-80% of you women are breaking contracts. And then when you're talking about prenups, they break that too. So, I mean, look guys, y'all let me know down below, what do y'all guys think? Do me who you said, leave me a like, leave me a comment, subscribe to the channel. And man, listen, I'm planning on doing some more court case videos. So y'all let me know if y'all want to see more of that. But like I said, Bo is a disingenuous hypocrite.